Gotcha!
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Copper Valhalla. I'm your host, Tyler Barris. With me, as always, is my co-host, Nick Kissy.
What up?
And Nick, we got a special guest today, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
First guest on the Copper Valhalla. Tell him who you are, buddy.
Dace Carlson.
Yeah! Dace is in the building. Now, Dace, you told me that you wanted to come on this podcast on February 1st because you wanted to give your reasons for why you thought Black History Month shouldn't be a thing. You have the floor. So
I don't remember saying any of that.
All right. Well, that's off the record.
It is the shortest month.
It is. I was thinking on the way here, this is a leap year. And I think they made February Black History Month because they were like, well, they don't get a whole month.
Yeah.
Someone did that.
I said something at work to a Native American coworker, and she was upset that they don't have their own month.
Yeah.
And then I told her, maybe if you had a couple more tears on that trail.
Yo, coming in hot on the pod.
February, this is kind of funny, but February is like 3/5 of a month. Is it a compromise? I don't know if you guys know history or not.
No, yeah, I know. That's the only racist fraction.
Yeah.
How about it?
I had a buddy in high school. There was I don't want to call him my friend, but in the story, sure. And there'd be a black guy, and he'd walk by, and he'd just look at me and go, 3/5 compromise.
I see why he's not your friend.
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Bad guy. I don't like him.
No friend of this pod.
Yeah.
My cousin was born in February on a leap year, and we used to argue a lot. And if he ever got under my skin, I'd just be like, well, you're technically 4. So he didn't like that very much.
What do you know? You're 4.
Yeah, it was my ace in the hole. He turned 6 this year.
Hey, Dace, let's run through what you said when you said I'm here. I just wanted to run
Yeah,
by.
go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
He knows he's good, dude. This is our pod.
So this was very comical to me.
Yeah.
But you said I'm here, and then you said a 4-line paragraph that said, "Is it the third building on the right if you go straight, or should I have to turn the building to the first building?" And then it was said, "What's the number or letter?" Okay, got you. And then you said Igor. And then you corrected, said "ite," and then at the end you finished it off with Jesus.
Okay, so
Igor.
here was the thought process on
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure I was at the right place. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sure. Was that the warrant?
Yeah, you know it was,
Of course
dude.
it was
Yeah,
the
dude.
warrant.
I memorized the
That
buttons.
was my
You know what
one
time I'm
goal
on.
was to not get a warrant. And you immediately, okay.
Yeah, we
You
made it 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
Love it.
Threw a pick on the first drive, Dace.
I text like I'm talking, and I was just trying to make sure I was at the right place.
Fair enough.
And
hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
God forbid you walk into the wrong apartment and you're like, let's record a pod.
Right.
They stare at you like you're a freak.
Right.
You're not
Holding it.
Nick. You're a woman.
I bet you don't even have a podcast.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
I know Valhalla Boiz. Someone called us that the other day. They said the Valhalla Boiz.
Dude.
After the one episode.
Yo, what up?
Dude, how about those numbies?
Yeah, those were good.
Yo.
What was it, 50 views?
Well, here's what I
Really?
was confused about. It said total views for the episode was 48, and then it said total views for the show was 38. And I was like, that's 10 different. What are we doing?
Okay.
That might be where my brother listened 6 times
Yeah.
by himself. Maybe they're only counting devices.
I wonder if like a click is a view.
You have to view it for at least 60 seconds for it to count.
Okay.
For it to count, yeah.
Good.
So, you know.
YouTube's got 15. Killing it over in my game on the YouTube.
Nice, dude. Josh Trio subscribed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That's a
left a
big one.
comment on that video, and then I got the email that someone left a comment, and I was like, oh, shit, someone left a comment, and then it was me. And I was deflating.
What was the comment? Like and subscribe.
No, it was, hell yeah, I love these guys.
Brilliant.
From my personal YouTube.
Sounds a little egotistical.
Nice.
Well, I love you, bro.
No, he's hyping you up.
What?
Trying to gas you up, King.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my mom texted me. She was like, "Do good in Tulsa tomorrow."
That's great.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even tell you. You just saw my flyer?
That seems like turning over a leaf.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so if she saw the flyer, does she know about the pod?
I'm sure she does. She probably listened to it.
And it was like,
No, she's cool. I think she's cool about it.
nice.
Yeah.
What about the rest of your family?
I think my dad would like it. I think my brother Hayden, listened to it. I think they think it's fun.
Cool. Nice. We really did better than I thought we would.
My mom's a bit... No. I'm kidding, Mom.
The first episode was great, and I am genuinely excited for the second one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah,
you
dude.
had it spot on. I did listen to the first episode all the way through. First listen.
Nailed it.
Big fan.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
Excited to be here.
That's why you're here. That and you bought a mic.
Yeah.
Yep. We don't we don't have a third mic. So if you want to come on here, get a mic. But I do want to say this. Just because you have a mic does not mean you're coming on. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, that's an important detail.
Yeah. There's maniacs out there with microphones.
Let me say something.
They're not coming on this pod.
I have something to say.
Dude, I follow this Instagram account called Morbid Thoughts. And you know how the guy at the open mic last night was talking about how that one guy started a revolution and he cut his dad's head off?
Yeah.
I watched that video.
Okay.
Because they posted it and he was like, I'm the president now by martial law. It's just some citizen being like, now martial law is a thing and I am president.
Just holding a head.
That's crazy. On that same Instagram account, they posted a video the other day. It was a parrot and they had seen their owner get murdered. And they were just repeating their owner's last words.
Oh, no.
And they were just like, please don't. Have mercy.
It's like having a dash cam in the house.
Yeah, I mean, it's disturbing, but it is also hilarious.
Imagine the next person who owned that parrot.
Think if they didn't die immediately and you're just laying there like bleeding out, listen to your parent go, have mercy.
Just mocking you.
That's funny.
And then you have to die listening to the way that you sounded when you were dying.
Yeah, you're like, why couldn't I have said something cooler?
Like, oh, no.
I wonder if there's ever been a parrot in like the bedroom when two people are going at it.
Oh, I'm sure there has been many of that.
We could probably pull that up right now.
Yeah.
We have the technology.
You wintergreens right now, bro?
I am wintergreens right
Whoa.
now, brother. That's how we do it.
Whoa. That's hardcore.
I like the wintergreens.
Still a pigeon, though, according to my brother.
Nothing green about winter. Usually the leaves are gone. Oh.
Heard that, brother?
Yeah, hit the badoots.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
You are a true fan. You memorize the sounds.
I didn't know. Yeah, I just assumed you were going to press the badoots.
You assumed correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Next time, just say, yes, I am a true fan.
Yep.
Trying to set you up here, bro.
Yeah.
We'll alley-oop your way.
Yeah.
Never done a pod before.
It shows.
Hit the womp womp.
Yeah, we're a couple pros now. Yeah, let's see. Those were 5 minutes apart.
Awesome.
You could go for the record.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll go for the record.
Nick hit a few last episode.
Yeah, I did. I usually do. Pretty good.
Nice.
Hitting those.
I was going to hit the record regardless if I was trying or not.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Dedication.
I know myself.
Mamba mentality, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll text home to my parents and be like, dude, I hit 5 womp womps on the Copper Valhalla.
You gotta listen.
Y'all are putting money into bank accounts?
Do I get some sort of payout for that?
Yeah.
Speaking of payouts, we gotta figure out monetization on this thing.
Yeah, we gotta start making some coin.
Because you can. But I just, after uploading the first episode, I was like, I don't want to be on this website anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a nightmare.
It was. I did finally figure out how to log into the app, though.
Okay.
I don't want to explain the reason, but it wasn't on my end. It was on their end.
Okay.
They were being dumb.
All right.
They're being dadgum fools.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Dude.
Got it now.
Had a girl today. I was at the gym.
Yeah.
This girl was looking at me.
Congrats on your baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not yet, but
Okay.
stranger.
No, you just said you had a girl, so I was like,
oh, no.
you have a daughter now.
Not for a while.
Girl dad.
But there's this girl. I just got done doing curls. And she was looking at me, and I'm like, this is weird. So I went to another equipment, and she came over to me, and I was like, oh, hello. She was like, hi, do you do intramural sports?
Oh,
yeah, not kidding. And I go, oh, yeah. She's like, what group do you do it with? And I go, oh, St. Thomas More, the Catholic Church. And she goes, oh, we played you guys in the flag football championship last year. And immediately my heart sunk because we lost.
Yeah, you did. I forgot about
on a
that.
Minneapolis Miracle.
But she remembered you.
But she remembered me. And then I was like,
Weren't you that guy who was crying after the game?
No, I handled it well. Their team was a bunch of dickheads because they immediately started celebrating. And then after I went over and I shook their hands and I said, hey, that was a good play. And I just said, hey, congratulations, guys.
Nice.
And none of them seemed to have any sort of sportsmanship.
Well, I mean, you were a loser at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
usually losers are like, man, these guys suck.
Sometimes. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, my name's Nick. And she's like, oh, my name's Ava. And then that was it. And that's all I've been thinking about today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got that off your chest.
Got a new girlfriend,
Yeah,
pretty much.
congrats,
That's
man.
what that means.
I
Huzzah.
think so. I think that's how it works. Now you have to chase her around the playground.
No,
That will finalize it.
You have to
So
challenge.
fast.
You have to challenge her to tag.
Yeah.
She called me athletic, dude.
Did you guys do that when you were in elementary school? If you liked a girl, you just like, you want to play tag?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't do that now. I mean, every girl would catch me. I'd be it forever.
I would sing. I was big into Johnny Cash when I was little,
Nice.
and I would sing Johnny Cash around the playground.
You'd sing it
Like
to
around,
girls?
yeah, like around the girl that I liked. I would just go around and be like, "I walk the line."
Do you love me now?
What was
Yeah,
the
just-
success rate?
Do what?
What was the success rate?
100%. Because it was one girl that I tried it on. We did end up. I mean, third grade. I had a little, dated or whatever.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
What third graders
Did
do.
you guys get notes passed to you in class ever?
Here and there.
Yeah, a few times.
There was this girl in the 5th grade. She got held back from 6th grade, and she was in our class. And she sat like 5 chairs down from me. It was all in a row. And she wrote me a note. She said, will you be my boyfriend? And I opened it, and everyone was like looking at me to see what I'd say because they all read it on the way. And I just looked down at her, and I said, no.
Whoa.
She started crying.
I wonder.
shit.
I wonder if somewhere in the middle of the line there was like a guy that liked the girl and saw that and was like, "Well, oh,
No, I'm telling you right now, everyone was like, ooh.
ugly."
Poor Tyler.
I had a girl like that.
Yeah.
6th grade, her phone fell from her desk, made a loud noise, and then like the loudmouth girl saw it, picked it up. Her screensaver was a picture of me just like walking around.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever tried to enlighten those little relationships?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, there's a girl that really likes you, and she's ugly, and no one likes her, and you've just said, "Hey, I'll bite the bullet, and I'll see this through."
No.
No,
No. I'm not a charity.
maybe you could
I'm not the
fix.
Salvation Army for
Well,
ugly
maybe you could
girls.
fix her.
Move it along, lady.
Maybe you could like date her and be like, "Hey, you're not the prettiest. You're kind of overweight, but
Holy crap.
Yeah, you should definitely
But
tell her these things.
you're an old used car, and I could take you into the shop."
What's the shop?
My bedroom. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
brutal.
You're an oil change.
There was this one girl. There was this girl in the 7th grade, and she had like an acne breakout near her lip, and everyone said it was herpes. And she asked me to go to the dance with her, and everyone was like, "Bro, you can't go with her. She has herpes." And I was like, "No." And she knew the rumor about herself, and she was like, "Why?" And I was like,
It's not because the herpes.
I'm not going." And I didn't go.
I'm going to a funeral.
Yeah, I have a funeral.
Damn. There was this girl in my 5th grade class. We were talking about dogs one day. And
A little bit of dog talk.
Yeah, having some dog talk.
Heard that.
And she was upset because she told somebody that her dog's name was Boner. And then, of course, they announced that to the rest of the class.
Well, yeah. What are you doing naming your dog Boner
Yeah.
in the 5th grade?
Yeah. It was pretty comical. Yeah.
What kind of parent is going to co-sign that name?
Yeah.
Maybe they thought it was like cute or something that she was like, let's name it Boner because I don't know, dogs like bones. Maybe that was her thought process.
That's a little young to know that.
Yeah, but she knew that Boner was Boner because the teacher was like, what's going on? And she was like, they're laughing because my dog's name is Boner. And then everybody just died.
I mean, yeah, that'd be hilarious.
It was pretty comical.
One time my friend's mom was the substitute, and this kid was just giving her shit all day. And then she was finally like, "Brandon, you have to stop." And he was like, "All right already. Don't get your panties in a wad." And I looked at my friend, and he was just like, oh my God. I think she cried after that.
Making the sub cry.
Just a 5th grader dunking on you.
Sure, being like, "All right, everybody, get out your notebooks." And you're like, "Shut up, bitch."
Dude, substitutes in high school were awesome.
Yeah.
Because they were
They were
either hilarious or they would like pretend to care.
Yeah.
And every time they pretended to care, we were just like, okay.
Did you ever have the one that like wanted that power so bad, and as a substitute teacher, they had 0, and the class just clowned on them the entire time.
Yeah,
There's many of those.
Yeah, in DECA one time. Did you guys ever take DECA?
No.
No, I have no idea what that is.
It's an acronym, but I don't remember what it stands for. I got a D in that class because I never showed up. But she came in one day, and what we were supposed to do was watch Fast and Furious.
Nice.
And instead, we locked a kid in the display case. And she did not like that. She was none too pleased. And the keys to that display case were in Vegas with the real teacher.
Well, y'all technically watched a version of Fast and Furious. I mean, he was kind of locked in there so he could be slow and upset.
Yeah, I mean, if by version you mean the literal opposite.
Please hit the burn, burn, burn. Please hit the burn, burn, burn.
No.
Come on.
No. That was fine.
You can't. You got to swing. You got to go yard, man.
He's gonna say puns.
God damn.
It's the third episode. We've accepted that.
I had a buddy in high school. All he would do is like word association.
Nice.
Like what kind of stuff?
Banger, hardly even know her. He would always say, this isn't a pun, but he would, anytime he'd say a funny joke, he'd be like, I'm the guy. Like from a fucking
Spy Kids 3.
Spy Kids 3.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I'm the guy.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Kind of an underwhelming guy, I gotta say.
Yeah, Elijah.
Yeah, when he walked on screen, I was like, Frodo?
When they went down to 0.5 lives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was wild. It was a
I
good
haven't seen
movie.
that movie in a long time.
I mean, yeah, I didn't watch it like last week or anything.
It sounds like you guys did.
I watched it a couple months ago
Nice.
on a date.
A
Oh, yeah.
date?
Yeah. I was like, wait. This part. Look. Junie's going to get in the bike.
Dude, are you telling me that relationship didn't work out?
No.
That's crazy.
I watched Love on the Spectrum last night with the girl I've been hanging out with.
The muscle mommy you're into?
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to test the waters, see if she thought it was funny or cute, and it was a little bit of both. So
I mean,
that's
it's
good.
objectively both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I saw a Down syndrome proposal today on Instagram, and I'm not going to do the voice, but he was like, I love you. You're the most best girl I've ever had. I love your dad. I love your mom. I love your beautiful, perfect family. Marry me. She was like, yes.
That's the perfect proposal.
And they hugged.
I think I sent you this Instagram reel, but I saw this Instagram reel. It was this black guy, and he looked like Muhammad Ali, and I think he had autism. He's like, I like white girls more better.
Oh, yeah.
It's like thick pog.
He's doing the most menacing smile between each sentence.
It's a little smirk.
It's terrifying stuff.
More better.
Dude, I saw a picture of Gary Busey the other day. You guys know who that is? The actor?
Yeah.
He looks like one of the zombies from The Walking Dead without the makeup.
Ooh.
His face is a zombie face.
You talking about Steve Buscemi? Or whatever?
No, I'm talking about
This is
Gary
a different
Busey,
guy?
the name I said.
Gary
Oh.
Busey, Steve Buscemi.
I mean,
It also applies to Steve Buscemi. That guy has a fucked face.
from Spy Kids 2.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
good pull.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Nice pull.
That
Deep
one,
cut.
that one was crazy. You remember those watches?
yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
let me get a Spy Kids watch, please.
Dude, sometimes I feel like Ben 10 when I'm doing a mic.
All right, explain that.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
a pretty good parallel because, like, Ben 10, every season he has these characters, and every season they change. But sometimes he has the old ones. So, like, with seasons of comedy coming, I have my characters. Fuck you. This is a good point. People are going to like this. Every season, I have these new jokes. And,
Just so you know, that button was people laughing at you. Continue.
Okay, and then my
nice.
Subaru, my Subaru joke, it's kind of stuck around for a while. So that's like my fire guy in Ben 10. Like, he's got that fire guy.
Yeah.
That's his old reliable. And he's got the new brick guy. So this is my new fiction book.
Every time you do the car bit,
Yeah.
what kind of car? A Subaru. Every time you do the Subaru bit, I feel like I know a secret. I feel like Timmy whenever Jimmy takes steroids for the Special Olympics on South Park. Because I'm like, it's not a Subaru. It's a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I was in the back like, Timmy.
Liar.
Timmy.
Yeah, it is a Volkswagen now.
What happened to the Subaru?
Got hail damage. I was on the golf course.
He got in a wreck and it started scissoring with another Subaru.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No, but I was at the golf course with my brother Hayden, and we were out at hole 9, way at the other end of the course. It started hailing like golf ball size hail.
I saw that. You posted a reel or something.
We were driving back in it. My brother had welts all over him, and both of our cars got totaled.
Damn.
We're driving back in the golf carts in the hailstorm.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to any of that. I was reading that Card Against Humanity on the coffee table.
Let's see what we got. When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate.
Pause. Did you say erect, bro?
Yeah, it says erect.
Pause, bro. Pause.
Erect a statue to commemorate what? Viagra?
There you go.
Nice.
Now, I don't know what I would erect a statue to. 50 feet's pretty damn big.
Yeah.
Just a 5-story statue.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I would commemorate the Copper Valhalla. What am I ever saying, dude?
Yeah, it would seem like it would be more useful to, instead of erect a statue of that size, maybe to erect a building.
Yeah.
Something that would be useful to
A
the
podcast studio.
Podcast.
Yeah.
On every floor.
Yeah. Just like, which floor do we want to record on today?
Yeah. They're all empty.
I'm feeling 4. Yeah, there's nothing in them. We're just taking this little piece of equipment in each floor.
Just go to an empty room with an outlet and sit on the ground.
That's the thing. Each floor is just one gigantic room. There's no walls.
The echo is insane.
Yeah, not good for the acoustics, I must say.
How about this roast tomorrow, huh?
How about it? By the time this comes out, it'll be
2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, like a week and a half. But yeah. Who do you think's gonna win?
Well, not me.
Love
This
the
is my
confidence.
This is my first roast show. I mean, I'm just being realistic. Also, my roasts aren't that great. I got 1 dagger for Tyler, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Ava C won the last one, and she's a woman.
She's furious right now.
Good for her. She killed. She
Yeah.
murdered that last guy.
I like the clip from that where Caleb was like,
Yeah.
"Ava is a whore."
Yeah. It was perfect timing.
Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah,
money.
she did real good.
I got a few for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I ripped
Did you
out
dig
like
deep or... Sorry, I'm sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
I ripped out like 15 for Dace last night, and then
Yeah.
I got to you.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna watch The Last Dance.
I got like 3 for you.
Okay.
They're okay. I don't feel as good about yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like 3 or 4 for you, but I don't know. I'm not the most confident in them. I feel like they're things you got to know you pretty well.
You know, if you didn't say that you don't feel confident, I would have never known. You're just exuding confidence right now. You sound powerful over there.
That's all I do is exude confidence. man.
Absolutely.
You should have like the worst roast jokes, and then just fucking rip them with the best confidence.
I think it's
can't do
funny
that.
to do it that way. Like, the more ridiculous you can get, if you can just draw the crowd in and
Yeah.
just build on the dumbness of what you're saying, that's hilarious.
A
Because
lot of
like,
it is likability, they say.
people,
Yes.
people will go get deep at you, and they'll be like, "You fucking dick doesn't work, motherfucker. That's why you get no bitches."
Dude, if you watch, to prepare for the last roast I was on, I just watched a bunch of roasts from, like, the Comedy Mothership.
Yeah.
They are ruthless.
I
Yeah.
watched a couple of those too.
They're making fun of, like, their dead dads.
I feel like if you can just stay in the pocket and then just be like, "Oh, fucking, they call you the fire extinguisher because you can fit a fire extinguisher in your ass." All right, that might not go as well as I planned, but
Yeah, maybe don't do that one.
I do have a couple things that I decided I wasn't going to roast on.
Hit me.
Like your kids or your wife. I figured those were off limits.
I mean, give it a whirl, bro. See if I don't fucking cook your ass.
I mean, I don't really have anything anyway for those anyway, but yeah.
No, I get
I
it.
figured that was a no-go.
Nick, what are you doing?
But Nick gets everything. I think he's grabbing me. Will you grab me a brewski, brother, please? Oh, thank
Look
you.
at that.
Tyler's got the tall boy, so he's good for another hour.
Sure
Miller
do.
hardly know her. Shout out to Nick, first episode.
No, I'm gonna.
Look how big of a fan.
I'm doing all right. Yeah, we'll be fine.
That's good.
We'll be fine, dude. In Norman, like, all the elementary schools are in neighborhoods. So when I'm working, I go through all these different neighborhoods, and it'll be like recess. Those kids are screaming bloody murder, like, around the clock. It literally sounds like they're being attacked. I'll wonder like why the old ladies who come to the door look so nervous. I'm like, oh, this is why you're debating calling the cops all day.
That has nothing on the deaf school. I grew up a house away from the Oklahoma School for the Deaf. And let me tell you.
I thought you said the death school. I was like, yeah, well, I guess not, Dace. They kill them.
They let loose.
They scream?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they can't hear it or care anyway. I remember I used to...
You made me spill my beer.
This is a good story. I used to go into, it was like gated, the school for the deaf, and I used to sneak in there because they had a really nice playground, and I would go in there and play around, and I had a big imagination, right? And so I'm over there playing, and then there's this girl looks around my age. I just hear her yell at me, and I mean yell, no words. She was just like, yeah, like, ugh! And I turn around, and she was like pointing to this building, and she was trying to get me to go in this building, and I have never had an experience with a deaf person before, and I was terrified. And so I just started crying.
Yeah.
And she's in between me and my home. So I ran past her. I just took off running past her. And I looked back up the hill, and she like shrugged and then walked into that building. I don't know why she wanted me to go in there so bad, but she was very adamant about it.
Damn.
That's kind of funny that they just shrug. I feel like they'd have like a sign for shrugging.
No, I think it's just a shrug.
It's universal body language.
Yeah.
Dude, my sister is teaching her kids sign language. I don't know why, but they're not deaf. But she this like holding up an R with your finger.
Yeah.
That's not R.
What is that?
This is like L or something.
Yeah.
I was like, this whole system is flawed. If we can't get something as simple as this is R, this is C, this is L.
Yeah, this is L.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Tigers.
I don't know sign language, but I can do some pretty kick-ass shadow puppets.
I know a little bit of sign language. Not much. I'm not going to demonstrate right now because this is not a video podcast, but...
Yeah.
You know.
I know some pretty good verbal language.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro.
The blatant disrespect for this podcast.
Disrespect? What are you talking? That's funny.
You just ripped a burp, bro.
That's funny.
That's disgusting.
That's comedy.
That's not how the Valhalla rolls, bro.
Well, that's how I roll.
No.
There we go. Finally found my confidence.
Your first and last appearance on this podcast. It's crazy.
Not with those burps. That was kind of impressive. We might need to have them back.
That was good.
It's a basic ass burp beer. Or beer burp.
If you can rip it again, then I'd be impressed.
I'm gonna have to down some more
3,
beer.
2,
No,
1.
it's not coming.
And he's never coming back.
Look at that. 27 minutes in, your fate is decided.
I can't. Can you record things on this deal? Like,
What do you think we're doing right now?
that was a stupid question.
Wait.
That was a stupid question. I meant like for those little buttons.
Did you mean Steve Buscemi?
I mean Gary fucking Busey.
I meant for those buttons. Like, can you record a little sound bite and then you press the button and it plays back what that was?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna. I can do those armpit farts if you wanted a little armpit fart thing.
You know, I'll think on that. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys agree to it, you should put a royalty on it.
Can you believe this guy?
I bet you would like it.
How does it make you feel that was like your best set at Bricktown ever?
That wasn't my best set at Bricktown.
Really?
No.
The armpit farts?
No, that wasn't my best set at Bricktown.
Okay.
Pretty damn good. It's got to be second then.
Second for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best set was right after Big Dick.
Okay.
Blatantly said the N-word right into the microphone.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said a version of it.
He's the
Yeah.
guy for that.
N-word, hard R. John Wallen and I both turned right around. The room is dead now. It was a great crowd beforehand.
Nice.
And I went up there and, I did my thing, and it did good. Go ahead. What are you doing?
That seems pretty cool. I just had something ready. I was looking at something last night, and I wanted to ask you a few questions. It was on your Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to
Oh, nice. You did a deep dive on
Yeah, I
our
did a
guest.
little research on our guest. So in this
Okay.
picture, you're
Yeah.
and then the comment is, in quote, it's a poem. It says, I am too connected to you. Slip away, fade away. Days away.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I still feel you. Touching me, changing me, considerately killing me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I was down.
Bro, I'll tell you
Bad.
something about the Valhalla. This podcast isn't gay. Okay?
I was down bad. I just broke off things with.
A different muscle mommy.
Yes, actually, the first muscle mommy.
Whoa.
There you go.
And yeah, I was feeling bad about it, and posted a picture I thought was pretty cool with some Tool lyrics, because I'm a big Tool fan.
Okay.
And I thought it was cool at the time. I have thought about deleting that several times, but I figured, fuck it, I'll keep it on there.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter now.
And by the way, the last picture on there with the candle or whatever, I thought that was funny. Yeah. You know, Bo Burnham, his thing, White Woman's Instagram, that had just come out, and I thought it was funny, and nobody got the joke.
That picture is funny if the caption is like, McDonald's, please bring back all day breakfast.
Yeah, you can't put like...
You can't write a poem at the end.
Desperately killing me. I've been touched by your
Yeah.
gaze.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Muscle mother.
We've all posted things we're not the most proud about.
Posted this flyer.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, posted a few flyers I haven't been proud about.
Yeah, I posted a couple that never happened. Shout out.
Brandon, Brandon, he tagged me in a post. It was really funny. He was in the Spider-Man outfit and he was smoking a cigar through the mask, which is fucking hilarious.
Hell
He was
yeah,
at a bar,
dude.
and he tagged me in it. And at the time, I was like, my mom was like, "Hey, you should do clean." And I saw the post, and I'm like, oh, I can't fucking post this.
No. That is funny, though.
Yeah,
He's the real Miles Morales.
yeah.
Miles, my badass. My kid has a Miles Morales action figure, and he goes, "It's Miles' asses."
Miles Morales.
I remember talking to you about the second Into the Spider-Verse movie, and you said you didn't like it because of all the diversity. Expound
No.
on that.
No. Okay. All right. Listen to me. I went to the theater alone to go watch this movie.
That's
Which is-
wild.
Oh, my
I've
God.
done that 3 or 4 times.
Bro, they stream like 6 months later.
I like the theater.
Yeah, but
Take
go
a
with
friend.
someone. That's where like parents take their kids. You're just one lone autistic man.
Well, I don't want somebody going in my ear and being like, "What's happening here?"
You were doing that to yourself from what you told me.
Yeah, and I'd rather be in my brain than have to fucking deal
Do
with
you
someone
chop
else's.
it up with the people sitting next to you?
Oh no, I did that. I watched Spider-Man: Far From Home, where he's with fucking Jake Gyllenhaal, and the movie had just started, and I came in and I sat next to this guy. I was like, "Made it just in time, huh?"
He just looked at you disgusted.
Yeah, I think he knew I was alone. But I watched Into the Spider-Verse 2.
It wasn't a mystery that you were alone. You just have to count. 1.
Yeah,
Lone guy. I think he figured it out.
but I watched Into the Spider-Verse 2, and it was too fast. The movie goes way too fast for me, and I'd given up Zinning for 2 weeks, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get 6 milligrams." Put them in. I got a little sick.
Yeah.
Was drinking Dr. Pepper.
You put 2 in?
I just put 1 in.
Oh, okay.
But I got nauseous, and then
Say you pulled a Spencer.
he jumps into the fucking lizard.
The lizard man.
He jumps into the portal in the movie and goes to like fucking India,
Yep.
and they just start like running around. He's like, the Indian guy's like, "Spider-Man, come with me," or whatever the fuck, and they just start moving around too quick. I'm like, whoa, loopy, and then I just get up and I leave.
Wow.
Yeah,
How much did you pay for that ticket?
I think it was $11.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
I was working at the time.
You're back on the 3s now. All I'm saying, give it a watch. Solid ending.
I have not doubled it up yet on the Zens.
You haven't gone up to 6s?
I did 1.6 at my brother's house. He had some, and my lip got hot.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
We were talking on the last episode about how my brother put in 2 6-milligram wintergreens,
Jesus.
and he was debating on a third. And he was indoors wearing a jacket, a hoodie, and a beanie. And the beanie was under the hoodie. And he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to get the hiccups." He's a lizard man.
I don't know how you get the hiccups. I don't get them.
You don't get the hiccups?
I got
No.
the hiccups one time.
If I do them too close together, it's hiccup city, bro.
I think it's because I'm like a physical specimen, like I'm an athletic guy.
Yeah.
How's your knee doing?
Not great.
What'd you do to your knee?
I don't know. I have historically bad knees, and the last couple days it has been giving me trouble. But it's fine. You know, I'm here. Got up the stairs and everything.
You know why they call it the bee's knees?
Let's hear it.
Oh, man.
Because bees, they're very heavy and they can get flight, and it's because of their lift with their legs.
Tell me this right now. Did you learn that from Bee Movie?
No.
Starring Jerry
Really?
Seinfeld.
No.
I did.
Okay.
It's one more thing we don't have in common.
Yeah. What are you researching right now?
I'm not researching anything. Will Burnson, shout out Will, put on his story on Instagram, did you know 1 in 4 people, and then in parentheses it says 25%, specifically buy native plants, an increase from 17% in 2022. The number of people planning to transform a portion of their lawn to wildflower native landscape has increased from 9% in 2021 to 22% in 2023. Okay,
That's
so I'm going to
fucking
speak
gay.
on this. I treat lawns for a living, and there are lawns, quote unquote, where they will just let everything grow, and it's just madness, and they don't take care of it at all. And how they get away with it is they put a little sign in the yard that says, "This is a habitat for nature." And I'm
How do you
like,
feel
no,
about it?
you're just lazy.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
Mowdy lawn.
Because if you does grass produce oxygen?
Oh my God.
You're
You
the
have
grass
this
expert.
incredible ability to take a topic and make it the most boring it can be.
No, it's a good thing because if you grow more, it produces more, and you get more from it. Right?
You want to switch topics now?
All right.
All right.
Sorry about your dog that died a long time ago, Dace.
Did you find that on your deep dive?
Yeah, I did a lot of research on you last night.
Your dog died?
Yeah.
That sucks, bro.
Everybody's does eventually. It's
Yo,
very sad.
Not mine. What are you talking about, bro?
You have an invincible dog?
Yeah.
You get
Where'd
it
you get one of those?
taxidermied.
Bogey.
Bogey?
Yeah, he's a fighter.
It was Bogey?
His hair is too long right now, so he looks kind of emo.
Dude,
It covers up
it's all
it covers up one eye.
to listen
I have one dog that won't die, dude. He is old. We had him since I was in 7th grade. He's blind now. He has bad knees.
Bummer.
He ate a pot brownie one time and completely went berserk. In my arms.
Oh, is that the same one that ate Adderall?
No.
That was a funny story. He has a dog that's just bugged out in his house.
Yeah, he is completely insane. He ate an entire like pill bottle's worth of Adderall, and now he doesn't know how to dog correctly.
Bummer.
Yeah,
Damn. Fried his brain.
yeah. But the pot brownie dog, he ate it. Like I came home and my mom was like, "Oh my god." And I was like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "One of them ate my pot brownie." So I'm looking at all of the dogs and inspecting them. I look at like this big dog.
You were a cop for a day.
Huh?
You were a cop for a day.
Whoa, you the feds, bro?
He was fine. I checked the other dog. He's fine. My mom goes, "Oh my god, it's him." I look on the bed at the dog she's pointing at, and dude is straight chilling. I'm like his eyes are almost shut, just vibing. And she was freaking out, and I think it made him freak out because he started running around the house, just bumping his head into the walls and throwing up uncontrollably. She called the vet and was like, "Some friends came over and they must have left a pot brownie." And basically he ended up being fine. The main problem was just the chocolate, but yeah, he's good. He's
That's
still
good.
around.
That's a fun
Still
story.
blind though.
What's that dog's name? Let's shout him out.
Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious. We are so glad that you were okay.
He's got
Yeah.
2 names.
Yeah, Sid.
Hell yeah.
We call him Sid.
Sid
Sydney.
Vicious Carlson.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean my dog's name is Bogey Barris.
Mogi
Oh, yeah.
Bears.
Yeah, his full name is Bogathy.
My dog's name is Charlie.
Charlie, you ever call him Chuck?
Dude, I wanted it to be named Chuck. I told my mom, and I made a dog tag. I went and got a dog tag named Chuck.
And your mom was like, we're going to do a compromise.
Yeah, and she said Charlie. And then I was like, fuck, I just wasted $10.
Damn.
Dog tag.
You're just wasting money left and right down in Dallas.
Yeah.
$21 in the hole.
When I rescued that dog over Christmas break, when I was delivering pizzas, I found a stray dog.
Oh, yeah.
And I picked it up. I immediately just opened the door, patted on my leg, and he jumped in. And he had glassy eyes, an underbite, and a tumor behind his left leg. And I went on a couple pizza runs with him and brought him home. And I bring him to the vet to go get his chip checked, to see if he's got a chip. He does. And while I'm there, this family shows up. This is Christmas Eve, and there's a Labrador that is going haywire. And the mom looks at me and goes, "You ever seen a high dog before?"
Oh. What kind of drugs was it on?
I think it was on weed. I think it ate an edible.
Nice.
And I think I heard them talking about one of their kids accidentally letting the dog eat it.
So, wait, accidentally letting.
I mean, they probably left it around and the dog ate it.
Sounds like they're covering for their kid. Like, he drugged our dog on accident.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't try to, like, feed it to him.
I knew you were going to defend this monster.
I don't think any high schooler would be like, hey, let's give this precious weed we spent so long to get and give it to our dog.
Bro, it's not like when I was in high school. Weed is everywhere now. They don't care. They'll waste it on a dog for sure.
I'm gonna further
there's
disagree with you.
CBD
This is
gummies for
Dallas,
dogs.
Texas.
Yeah, there's no weed in Dallas at all, Nick.
No, there is, but it's illegal.
I bet there's more of it because the neighboring state has it growing in every building that
What
there
is
is.
you and your? I'm just saying, it's Dallas, Texas. Marijuana is illegal.
I know.
And
that
what city
it's-
is this in again?
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay, good. Just making sure.
It's decriminalized in Austin. I know that. But I don't really know what that means.
Ever since Rogan came to town.
Absolutely.
I think that means if you get
He
caught
runs
with it, they can't arrest you.
Right.
But if you're selling it, they can.
That's what
Yeah.
Oregon did with all drugs.
Mm.
And weirdly,
It
didn't
not-
turn out great.
Didn't turn out great. No.
Because people are always like, well, it worked in Portugal. And it did. The stats in Portugal are great. The problem in America is we go ham on literally everything that there is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, give me the most of that.
Yeah. That wasn't enough. Give me more.
No, they're
Yeah.
like, I think if you took a 32-ounce soda to Portugal, they would freak out.
I always love those memes where it's like, give a Victorian era child
Oh,
a
those are
Four
great.
Loko.
Yeah.
Dude, Four Locos. Ugh.
Man.
There was one, I went to a river party in high school. Did you guys ever go to a river party?
No.
It's not like a exciting thing. It's like a very shallow river where everyone just walks around in a swimsuit under the moonlight. And I didn't know it was BYOB. So we get there and we find this cooler with Four Locos in it, me and my friend. So we grab one, and then this girl walks up to us later, and she's like, there's my Four Loco. And she slaps it out of my friend's hand. And he's like, well, now no one can have it, you bitch. And then the cops pulled up like 5 minutes later, and they let everyone leave. But we would go and play beach volleyball off 12th Street and more. Shout out. And my friend, he was at the party, but he showed up and his glasses were taped. And we were like, what happened to your glasses? Because we knew he was at that party. And he was like, a cop slapped me.
Whoa.
I was like, what happened? He was like, I came out and I was drunk. And he was like, let me see your license. And he goes, let me see your badge. And the cop slapped him right away and broke his glasses. He was like, I had to spend the night in jail. I was like fighting for food. It was so funny, dude. That kid was so funny. Shout out
Let me see
Tanner.
your badge.
Let me see your badge. Shout out Tanner. That's hilarious.
Damn.
That's the move. You get bested by a 16-year-old, you slap the shit out of
Slap him, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah. High school parties were really something.
You ever have
I
any
never
run-ins
went.
with the cops, Dace?
None that are too noteworthy. In high school, they said that they smelled marijuana on my car. I had never smoked before, and I had such a good reputation in high school that normally the cops would search through people's
Yeah.
cars whenever that happens. And instead, they contacted the office, and then the superintendent and I went through my car instead of the cops.
Whoa.
Yeah. And obviously there was nothing there.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Superintendent.
I did kind of throw it in their faces because they had me bring my backpack with me to my car to go search through it and everything. And so we didn't find anything. I'm walking back to class, and then halfway back I turned around and I held up my backpack and I was like, "Do you guys need to look at my backpack?"
Nice, dude.
And the cops were like, "No, just go back to class."
Sticking it to the man.
Nice.
I drove a 2001 Honda Civic with a modified muffler on it and a toy machine sticker on the back. And I had a skateboard back there with a shake junt grip tape. And the cop was like, "What does shake junt mean?" Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh, this pissed me off. He was like, "You got any skateboard buddies?" And I was like, "I'm the only kid who skates in Murray County, so no."
Dude,
And-
cops, when they're talking to kids, they just pretend they've never heard of anything.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I saw Kai Cenat got swatted, and he was like, "I'm a streamer." And he was like, "What's a stream?" I was like, "Shut up, dude.
Bussin'. Who's bussin'?
Let me speak to Mr. Bussin right now."
Show some guy doing dishes.
Yeah, dude. I was a busser at Olive Garden.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of fun.
There was this guy who would work on the weekends, this Mexican dude, and he had like 7 kids, and he would stack plates. He was like 5'3". He would stack plates like 3 feet above him, and then put them on his shoulder. And I was grabbing like 4 plates at a time.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop them.
That's like that African labor when they just put the bricks on their head.
Yeah.
Start walking.
How the hell do they do that? I really don't know.
I don't
They
know.
got flat heads or something.
Take it from a construction guy. America needs to learn from these foreign countries.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like when I worked at the electrical company, there was a guy on our squad. He had been an apprentice for 8 years, and typically you're an apprentice for 4, and then you can be a journeyman. And he just didn't want to take the test because he didn't want the responsibility.
Yeah.
So the journeyman hated him, and he would always smoke weed on the job site. And I'm talking like gigantic clouds of smoke. Like the superintendent would be like on the floor beneath him, and he would just blow it out the window, and it'd all blow down there. And you'd hear like, "Who the hell's doing that?" And he'd come in the room and be like, "Lance, stop smoking." And then he would find like bottle caps, and he'd be like, "These Mexicans are drinking Modelo on the job." And I was like, "Yeah, and they're building." He's like, "They're not on my crew. I don't care." Those guys work.
I work with a bunch of Mexican housekeepers,
Nice.
and it's a real hoot.
Do you knock on the door? Are you a housekeeper?
No,
I
I
just
just
picture Dace being like, "Housekeeping."
I do that just because it's funny to be like housekeeping.
A woman's got a hell of a beard.
I work in the hotel for the Postal Service Training Center, and every postal employee that comes there to learn about whatever are the creepiest people you'll ever meet. And we
Yeah.
have white washcloths. And the amount of times that I've gotten a dirty washcloth from a room and it's just completely brown
Ew.
is alarming.
Oh,
A white washcloth should never be brown. And
gross.
we should just get brown washcloths at this point. That way
Any
it blends
cum?
in. Huh?
you ever get any cum?
Oh, absolutely. You'll find crunchy ones. There's lotion. We have lotion for every room, you know? Like complimentary lotion, body wash, shit like that. And it's always moved from the sink over to the bedside table. We will find fleshlights.
Ew.
Always with the box too. And they never take it with them. They'll buy them, use them, never touch it again, leave it.
They're supposed to deliver those. They're like, "This is staying with me."
Yeah, I could imagine like why did I do this?
That reminds me of the episode of The Office where they go into the hotel room with a black light and there's these stains everywhere.
Ooh.
And Dwight's like, "What is it?" He's like, "It's either piss, blood, or semen." And he goes, "God, I hope it's piss." It's a nightmare, dude. Hotels are nasty.
It's rough. I do not want to take a black light into any of those rooms.
I'll never stay in a travel lodge again. I went to see the Grand Canyon and we stayed at a travel lodge nearby. Dude, the sheets were moist.
Ooh.
I was up all night. I was like, "This isn't happening.
Fuck.
This is a no-go."
Feels that much better when you wake up in the morning. You're like, oh, I made it.
Yeah.
It's like going camping.
You see the first bit of light through the window. You're like, "Time to go." Time to go.
You guys ever go camping?
God, no.
Here and there. Not
Bro,
very
I live in 2024. They made houses and buildings for a reason. I'm not going out in the elements.
It's good. It
I like
humbles
the
you.
elements.
It humbles you?
I'm just fucking.
It's like, dude.
No, but when you camp, it's like every time I go camping, I'm afraid to leave the tent in the middle of the night. Like I'll have to pee. I'll hold it till the morning.
Where do you camp?
Lake Texoma. We tried at Lake Firebird.
Keep going.
Some other places near Dallas when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you said you lived in Dallas, right?
Yeah, I live in
Okay,
Dallas.
alright, cool.
I'm from a Dallas area.
Just triple checking.
Went
Allen.
camping with my dad one time in the dead of winter around Sulphur, Oklahoma. Yeah. And it was so cold, we took hand warmers and, like, activated them. You know, you, like, shake them up and then put them in the sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Didn't help out much.
Damn.
And then in the middle of the night, something, I don't know what it was, came, like, stampeding right next to the tent. And I was terrified. And my dad was like, just stay still.
Yeah, I don't like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Yeah.
I don't like that one bit.
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
From the research me and Nicholas have done, it could have been herds of deer.
Yeah.
probably was.
Oh, the deer.
There's a lot of deer around Lake Thunderbird.
Come back from Tulsa, deer is.
No bucks, though.
Dude, I wish I had a gun in my car for those.
Just destroying fawns.
Yeah, just going freaking getting 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Do you think that animals have learned to stay away from roads? Like, surely they still get killed on roads and stuff, but do you think that to a certain degree they're like maybe whenever roads were first built and cars and shit like that there were more collisions with deers and shit like that?
I think if I was a deer, I would contemplate suicide every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a horrible life.
It is.
Yeah.
They're just like in the fog. I think they're thinking about it too. They were like 3 feet from the road.
Yeah.
They're all just standing there like, well, is anyone going to go out there?
All those fast things come by here.
Yeah, I think we went past and they were like, should have gone.
I wonder if they have like a deer friend that's been like talking about killing themselves and like, oh, Dawn's going to do it today. And they're like, Dawn, why aren't you fucking doing it, you pussy?
My granny, when she's driving, if she sees something in the road, she will swerve to hit it. And then she'll hit it, and then she'll go, like if it's a squirrel or something, she'll go, should've listened to Mama Squirrel, not played in the road.
Yo.
Gosh.
That's crazy.
That is psychotic.
My granny is the most gangster person that I know.
I mean, that's more like sociopath, but we'll go with gangster. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
I used to...
It's kind of the same.
Did I talk about this? I used to shoot rabbits with bow and arrow.
I didn't know that.
We touched on it in the last episode, but I would like you to explain it for the people because
Yeah, I had a compound bow when I was like 12. My mom bought me one. And
which crazy thing to do, right?
well, I was like, I like archery. I kind of convinced her of it, and I tried it at Cabela's, and I got pretty good pretty quick.
Watches Lord of the Rings once.
I remember the guy. I don't know if he was
Legolas.
gassing me up to buy it, but he was like, "Oh, you're pretty good."
He was gassing you up.
He was.
He's a salesman.
And I went quickly from target practice to, oh, there's a rabbit. Let me try to shoot at it. So for a week I was trying. Then I killed one, and I liked it a lot.
Uh-oh.
I got an adrenaline rush. It was, oh my gosh, it was euphoric.
That's alarming.
And I would go out in the night. I bought a ghillie suit from Walmart, and I had night vision goggles.
God.
They were cheap, but they worked pretty good. They were effective. And I think this is my roommate. He's
This
home.
is your parents.
We have a visitor.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And what up? And I got night vision goggles, and I would scan around.
so hold on. You're just in your on your street in suburbia, Dallas, Texas.
Houses next to each other.
You have a ghillie suit and night vision goggles
Yeah.
with a compound bow.
I would stay up till like 1 a.m.
Bro, they called animal control on the turtle kid and no one called the cops on you?
I was good, dude. I was sneaky.
I don't think anyone was admiring your talent.
I loved it, dude. I was so good.
Yeah, the guy at Cabela's was like, I'm not even saying this because of the commission. You got a real skill here. You got a bright future in this, son.
No, but I would scan around with my night vision, and I would see glowing eyes from afar, like half a mile away. I'd be like, all right, there's a rabbit. I'd go tactically sneak up on it, and I would get a flashlight real bright. It's called shining. If you shine a rabbit the flashlight, they stop. And I would shoot. If you missed 3 shots, it wouldn't move. Because the light was so bright, they were just like, they couldn't figure out what was going on.
You were cheating.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Oh my god.
It's illegal?
Yeah.
I get a little bit more disturbed by you each episode we do of this show.
I think I have the statute of limitations, so I can say I was shining rabbits.
Yeah, I think it's more the principle of the thing. I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
like litigation so much. I was thinking there's a guy who gets a rush for murdering rabbits across from me week after week. It's not good.
You had a story, Dace, with a dog next door. And
Oh, God. Yeah.
You got story time?
Yeah, I got a little story time.
Hit me, brother.
This was on a Friday. It started to snow.
Probably information we don't need. Continue.
It probably is.
once upon a time.
Well,
I woke up sad that day.
Yeah, it had started to snow, and I wanted to see if it was bad enough that, like, I think it was actually on a Thursday. So wanted to see if it was bad enough that school was going to be canceled the next day. So I
Again,
opened up.
a vital piece of information.
Yes.
Continue.
So I
You
opened
opened the
up the
door.
back door to see if it was bad enough, and lo and behold, what do I see? The next door, like behind our house neighbor. We like kind of shared a backyard with them. It was separated by a fence, but it was a chain link fence. You could see right through it. And the kid had grabbed his his dog, and he was making the dog do things that you shouldn't make a dog do.
We talking the B word, bro?
We're talking.
If we want to get monetized, we can't actually say the word. I
Yeah.
found that out recently,
Yeah.
but we talking.
Right. We're talking the B word.
So you're saying he's a beast.
Yeah. Which. I mean,
Beast reality.
If,
There we go.
if you are
There we
gonna
go.
do
Nice.
that kind of thing, why a dog? You know, because it's got canines. I mean,
I think
that
the
can't be.
dog because it's available. My question is why out in the snow?
Oh yeah. He was knees in the snow, making the dog do things that a
Bro.
dog shouldn't do.
Whoa.
What did you do?
I told.
Did you
my-
call the authorities?
I told my brother about it, and then we called the cops, and the cops were not excited to go over to their house and deal with it.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is your son making sweet, sweet love to your pet dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. So they went over there, talked to them for a little bit, came back over to our house, and we had to write a statement. So it's documented. And I had to write down everything that happened and what I saw. And I just wanted them to take the dog away, and thank God they did.
Good.
The
Good.
kid's name, I shouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa. His address is that's crazy.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
Damn,
He had a
dude.
unique
that is
name.
wild.
You saw beast reality happen.
I
right
told
in front of you.
the entire school. He was a grade below me. I told everybody. And then later on, somebody was telling me, they were like, you remember this kid, blah, blah, blah? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, he did this thing with his dog. And I was like, yeah, you want to know something else? I'm the one who saw it.
Yo.
Yeah.
Did he get bullied for it or kicked out of school?
Absolutely, he got bullied for it. And he
No,
should
they
have.
started an after-school club. They're like, "There's more of us." That's horrible,
It was
Bring out
horrible.
the shelter.
dude. What if you're that kid? You got to move.
Yeah. They took the dog away. They took the dog away.
Good.
There's a kid in high school that got caught jerking off in the bathrooms.
Ooh.
Not as bad,
Not
as bad, but
he got
pretty
made
bad.
fun of because of it.
dude.
What
When
did they call you?
What?
Ooh, what did they call you?
Look at that.
They call me two pump chump.
Pump chump.
My sophomore year of high school, my mom was taking me and my sister to school, and this guy hit us. And I guess it was in the wintertime, and so the windshield was like frosted over, and he didn't defrost it before he left, and the sunlight hit his windshield, and he just crashed right into us. And he gets out of the car, and he's like, "I'm so sorry, are you all okay?" And he had hit the steering wheel, and his two front teeth had gone through his bottom lip. And blood was just like pouring down, and I was like, "We're fine. I don't think you are." He was 2 years older than me, and we'd see each other in the hallway, and we'd just like stare at each other from like across the hall. I never spoke to him again.
Oh, fuck.
I think he got stitches and turned out okay.
That's good.
But yeah, he didn't have his license The cops were none too pleased. There were like random people. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a car wreck, but there are snitches right out the gate. There's like people who walk up and they're like, I'll say anything you need to.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Like, we're going to get this guy locked up. We were all like, I mean, he messed up.
I got into a car accident. I was racing. It was in my Subaru. My friend had a Challenger in high school. We were both racing in a 40 mile per hour zone.
Ooh.
And we were both going at least 70 miles an hour. And he was pulling away from me, obviously. It's been a fucking Outback.
Yeah.
And this person pulls up in front of us. Like they'd taken a left. They're on the other side of the street. They're taking a left. She comes in front of us. He just misses her, but I have to slam on my brakes and I rip off her bumper.
Ooh.
And I walk up to her door, and lo and behold, it's a 90-year-old woman.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And I go, and she's like, here, let me take you to my house so I can print my insurance. And her house is like spotless, spick and span. And then I call the insurance company. They're like, what happened? I was like, I was going 40, and this lady pulled up in front of me. She's 88 years old.
I don't think she should be driving. That's just me.
And they called it 97% her fault and 3% mine.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
She probably died the next week.
And my buddy, we got him on the phone, and he was like, yeah, we were both going 40.
That's horrible, dude. My brother has a Mustang, and he took the muffler off it, and I had to borrow his car for like a week. And when you are in a muscle car with no muffler, every other muscle car in the city feels the need to challenge you at a stoplight. It's insane, dude. They come up and they just rev their engine. They're eyeballing you. I would just have to look straight at. I did race one person when I was borrowing that car. It was a Kia Soul.
An inevitable win.
Yeah, but she hung in there. She was a big old girl, and so she was putting a lot of weight on that gas pedal.
Yeah, that left tire was probably going down.
Yeah, she was like looking over at me, and she was kind of like rocking back and forth at the stoplight, and I was like, it's my time. It had been like a week of avoiding races, and I was like, I got to get one in.
Yeah, got to get a confidence booster.
Yeah, the Kia Soul.
Yeah.
Passed her. No big deal.
Turn that car into a ghost.
Heard
Perhaps
that.
a soul.
Heard that, dude. It's light work.
If only that's how it worked. The harder that you pressed on the gas pedal, the faster that you went.
I thought that is how it works.
I think that's pretty much exactly how it works.
You're in a stick shift.
Yeah.
So what happens if you press too hard on the gas?
It depends on what gear I'm in. Eventually, I'm going to have to let off.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks you for that. Is that another...
Do you
I'll let you take a guess on that.
Yeah.
My brother drives a stick shift, and
I don't understand these people.
he gets a little... Because it's more expensive to buy a stick shift.
False.
True.
No. Some of them are the lower end
Ooh.
packages,
Ooh.
like my car.
Ooh, we got to fight?
Okay, but it's a lower end package with a stick, so that's probably why it's cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got a package, okay, so you got Apple CarPlay and an automatic, and you got Apple CarPlay and a stick shift, which is going to be more expensive? Both the same.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm not sure either, but I've heard they're more expensive.
It depends. I mean, it depends on the package. I mean, if it has the sensors and whatever. Mine has none of that stuff. So, and it's a stick shift, and it's like the lower end package. Anyway,
Do you guys
Gay.
hear that? Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that sound?
What is that?
That's the sound of us losing listeners. Golly.
I so sorry.
I don't understand guys who drive stick.
I just like it. I don't know. Yeah.
So if you see an automatic door, you're like, nah, let me push that sucker open.
No, that's not the same thing though.
It's exactly the
Yeah,
same
that
thing.
sounds pretty similar.
It's not the same thing.
Automatic versus manual. I'm
Like,
pretty sure I nailed it.
Like a sliding door. Do you ever try to sneak up on it and get your fingernails through it?
no.
Your evil hippie fingernails.
You calling me evil?
I could do it myself.
Yeah, when you were telling that story about the cops going through your car because they thought you were smoking weed and you stuck it to the man so cool, like a badass.
Yeah.
I bet like 2 weeks later he tried weed for the first time.
It wasn't long after that.
Yeah.
I will say. It was not long after that.
He's like, I'm going to try weed now.
How was your first experience?
My very first experience, nothing happened. The second experience was awesome. I ate pussy and then ate Pizza Hut. It was dope.
You smoked weed, ate pussy, and then ate Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it was kick-ass.
Okay.
And laughed my ass off in the Pizza Hut with said person that ate pussy.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was dope.
Dace, this is a family show, dude. You're talking about drugs and sex.
Well, you didn't tell me it was a family show beforehand.
You didn't pick up on that from the first episode?
Yeah. We were saying beast reality.
That was lots of laughs. That was live, laugh, love, bro. Through and through.
No, man.
I thought this was a comedy podcast.
I've been laughing it up this whole hour.
Good.
Yeah, we're at an hour 5.
Okay.
And I gotta be honest, it feels like we're losing steam, fellas.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I gotta take a piss.
There was about a 20-second pause on the whole automatic manual debate.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I felt like both of us
I didn't know where to
the
go.
price
Yeah.
range, so we're,
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't know where to go with it. We were both just locked in,
You were both feeling a lot of
trying
things.
to think of where we could go. with
Once
it.
I put the mic down, I'm researching this. We're gonna figure this out.
Then I'm gonna go home. It's gonna be awesome.
I don't think anybody's dying to hear what we have to say about it.
All right.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. Dace, do you have anything to promote, brother?
Roast show. Well, no, this is gonna be out.
Once again, go back in time and come to that roast show.
I did the same shit.
No, I don't have anything to promote. Well, I guess no, I don't have anything to promote. I don't have the date of it readily available right now. Anyway, I guess last Wednesday of February I'll be hosting the Bricktown open mic. That's something, but that's all I've got.
All right.
I have Lively Brewworks in March. Date TBD. Check the Insta.
Nice.
Tulsa. Maybe it'll come out in time. Tulsa, Feb 7th, closing.
Nice.
At the mic, 8 minutes. That's it.
Hell yeah.
I too have mic spots this month. I'm just not a guy who's gonna promote an open mic.
I'm doing 8 minutes in Bricktown, Tulsa.
It's fine, dude. You promote whatever you want. I just know for me, I'm not gonna promote it. I'm not gonna print out a flyer for the open mic.
I made a COD montage for one of my closing at Bricktown moments.
I remember.
I'm going through a bit of a dry spell, so I'll take what I can get.
All right. This has been the 3rd, probably, episode of the Copper Valhalla, maybe the 4th. I don't know. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, man. We'll do it again sometime.
Thank you.
Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Like, subscribe, follow, share, all that jazz. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Best podcast in OKC.
Woo!